Okay, so here's the deal. It looks like your girl Jhonni Blaze from Love and Hip Hop New York season 5 / Love and Hip Hop Houston season 1 got into it big time with Team Smack Dat on Instagram, and apparently there's money involved, Jesus. And I just hope that this doesn't go any further. Hope that a little $750 and some weave isn't going to cost somebody, maybe not their life, but maybe a finger. I don't know, Jesus. But anyways, here's the deal. So your man from Team Smack Dat, went and posted some of the messages between them that they shared on social media. Let me see. I'm trying to blow this up here so I can read it because it's so small. Now, for the record, this is a lot of shit. So if you want to read, some of these messages for yourself, you want to blow it up and read it, it's on my blog, man. Like this is just too much. So just visit my blog. It's the very first image after the picture of her that's on your screen looking quite bootylicious in those blue pants. Right after that, there's a whatchamacallit. There's a slew of text messages, and it's the very first thing after that, the very first image. So anyways, let me go ahead and read to you a little bit of what they said there. Let me see. So I guess he's speaking to Johnny here when he said he was on me for that money and then lack of communication then. Yes, Carlos is the owner. Wow, and he spells with C's instead of K's like he's in the video game Mortal Kombat. And her name is Jhonni Blaze, which reminds me of Johnny Cage. But anyways, she said, shaking my head, I'm truly sorry. I told Carlos to book me for my birthday, June, which Jhonni Blaze just had a birthday. She said, this is crazy, man, shaking my head. There is no flights. And I can't tomorrow. I got music video Monday. With TKN Cash is shaking my head. This is bad. Now he trying to act like y'all mad at me. And he said to her, I'm talking to you so you know what's going on. He also goes on to say, he is terrible with communication and I can't deal with people like this. I have major people coming out tonight and my team had bands to go in the air only on you. He messed everything up. Johnny said, let's do tomorrow. Look for flights. See if you see any. So he said to her, so am I getting my money back or nah? Don't worry about it. I see y'all scamming ninjas. It's cool. All I want is my money and I will leave you alone. Why can't spelled with a K. Why can't I have my money back? BAKK. What the? This motherfucker is straight out of Mortal Kombat. This is Shang Tsung she's talking to. But anyways, he goes on to say, I have been nothing but real with you and Trigger. And y'all gonna do this? You reading messages and saying fuck me. You reading texts and saying fuck me. You scamming for a punk ass $750? Notice the ignorant way I said that. Let me stop, Jesus. So anyways, my man goes on to say something. Me and my brand, I understand your ties to VH1 and I don't want no trouble. But I've been a fan since your first twerk video in that living room a long time ago. Ninja, who are you telling? Shout out to Jhonni Blaze and her twerking ass. She needs to do a twerk video for Meat Magazine. That'll never happen. Let me stop. But I can fantasize. Anyway, she says, I'd rather them show up and then I say it or people won't come. That's what the owner said and that's what I'm doing. So I don't know. There's a lot of like jumbled messages or whatever, missing pieces or whatever. So it's kind of hard to understand everything that's going on. But basically, she got $750 out of him and he feels like he was being cheated. So check this out. This is what he said about those text messages when he posted them on Instagram. He said, hashtag banned from New Jersey at the real Jhonni Blaze. Duh. That's her Instagram handle. Till I get my money, whatever show you pop up at, I'm shutting down. I put that in my hood. I guess he meant to say I put that on my hood. At Trigger Champ, you responsible for my bread, so it's K's up till I get my shit. Don't be surprised if I show up at your door. Y'all stole from the wrong ninja. 3 gun emojis. Damn! Stop threatening Jhonni Blaze though. Seriously, all jokes aside. I understand you want your money. I'm pretty sure you're going to get it back, but there's no need to threaten Johnny Bay. I'm just saying, Jhonni Blaze is that chick. Anyways, he goes on to say, let me see, I guess these are text messages between them again. It says something about hold my team the fourth. I don't, it's hard to read that because it's cut off. Anyway, he goes on to say, it's rude to do people like that. I have been upfront and straight with y'all, and this shit ain't right. If you woulda showed up, you woulda wanted the rest of your money. You wouldn't have wanted to wait, but I wanted, and you just saying fuck me. I just want my money. You bomb, you block me, and you stole my money. Oh, you bum. Okay, I guess he meant to say you bum, but he spelled it with a B. Isn't that a rapper, Bum B? No, it's Bun B. That's right. The fuck am I talking about? Anyways, Jhonni Blaze goes on to say, you'll get your money when I give it to your rude ass mouth. Please don't come for me. I will never work with you again. He goes on to say in the comment section of this post, he says, bitch don't want to give that money up. Don't book her for your event in hashtag Jersey. I'm shutting your shit down at the real Jhonni Blaze and co-thief at Trigger Champ, hashtag banned from New Jersey. He goes on to post these messages where she said, well, I will give whoever needs they $750 back June 4th is my next check, shaking my head. He said, okay, I'll send you my info. I have receipts to show it came from me and still would like to do a booking. Cheddar cheese. Wait a minute here. Stop the music. Did this ninja just spell wood? W-U-D? I'm just asking. So homeboy said, okay, I'll send you my info. I have receipts to show, S-H-O, no W. It came from me and I still would, W-U-D, like to do a booking. 3K plus flight kinda steep. Can we work a better deal and do it the right way? I sent contract and all, never got it. So he said this in the comment section of this post. He said, bitch bummin' for $750 at the real Jhonni Blaze, duh, at Trigger Champ. Y'all better get that money back to me or somebody, S-U-M, what the fuck, gonna get a visit at they front door. And I ain't bullshitting. He spelled bullshitting with a Y. This is too much. This ninja's something else. I would love to interview this guy. Anyways, promoters, don't book these two in hashtag Jersey. I'm shutting shit down. The fourth done came and gone. And since the bitch ain't send my money back, she blocked me. Okay. Hopefully I can read through the rest of these ignorant ass messages faster because my brain is starting to bleed internally from all of this ignorance. Not even ignorance, but downright ignorance. I'm not even going to be telling jokes because I really need to stop reading this shit because my brain literally hurts right now. Jhonni Blaze said, oh, my team already calling police. Thank you. Call the police and call a librarian. Oh, my team already calling police. My team also knows your name and you threaten me. Do you know who I am? I guess not. Well, you just went against contract to keep threatening. I'm all ears. He said, call police. I want my money. I don't give a fuck who you are. And he had the nerve to say, now she playing police games? Who's scared of the police? All I want is my money. And if it takes me going to jail to get it, then so be it. Do you know who the fuck I am at the real Jhonni Blaze, duh? Your team should be informing you to pay back what you took at Trigger Champ. Y'all play police games, huh? First of all, your bill money would be more than that $750, bro. What the fuck? I might file, a small claims court complaint or whatever, but I'm not going to be threatening anybody over $750 personally. It wouldn't make or break me. But anyways, he goes on to post this, which Jhonni Blaze, I guess, said on Instagram, at Team Smack Dat. Who you banning from the city, homeboy? Oh, okay. Well, you just threatened me and you were being a true baby bout lot. I don't know what that means. Maybe she meant to type it. Anyway, you know the old me would have done damage to you. But let me tell you something. I will now give you your little $750 when I feel like it. No speak up. And I still ain't disrespect you. So now, when I feel like it, I'll send just for that. Make it another week. So you did a bad business move. Anything that happened to me in Jersey falls on you, laughing out loud. And then in the comments, he went on to say, she think this shit a joke at the real Jhonni Blaze, duh. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Once again, spelling shit with a Y. You poppin', hashtag Jersey is my home. Just send my money. I'll be childish or whatever else. Just send me my money. Anyways. Let me see. He also went on to post these comments from different people. Somebody said, you scared. Shut up at the real Jhonni Blaze, duh. This ain't reality TV. Somebody else said, but she won't go back to Jersey though. Jhonni Blaze said, I'll be in Jersey Elizabeth this Sunday. Whoa. Somebody else said, y'all lying to Hollywood heiress. I don't know who that is. But anyways. So he said, the guy, Team Smack that in the comment section, he said, see you Sunday. I hope you got my money at the real Jhonni Blaze, duh. Pop that shit for these people. I want my money. Damn, this dude is really looking to get himself in trouble with the police. Seriously. But anyways, Jhonni Blaze says, and Jay won't say it no more. I'll be in Jersey this week. Play with me if you want at Team Smack That. It's not about the money. It's the fact you sat there threatening me and whatnot. So now I'm going to be petty. And when I feel like it, I'll send it. And another thing, $1,500 you booked me. Laughing out loud. I'm booked at $5,000 minimum. I did you a favor because you ain't have it. Now play with me if you want. I ain't gonna say it no more. Birdman voice at the industry on blast _ that's an Instagram page of a gossip blog. Somebody else said, that ninja think he trick laughing out loud. Somebody else said, fuck all the drama. Where I send these beats to. Somebody trying to hustle their music. Shout out to whoever that is. Anyways, Team Smack That said in the comment section, booking 5K. Then why you bitching about sending back with K's again? That's $750. How you do me a favor when that Trigger Champ came to me to book you? Don't nobody want to see you. I did this for at Trigger Champ. So pop that dumb shit with a Y in it. Somebody needs to tell him shit spelled with an I. Anyway, for the people who don't know, like I said, wow, he spelled said SAOD. Maybe that was a typo this time. My ninja, see you Sunday and I want my money. And Jhonni Blaze said, laughing out loud, this is cute. Now I'm not paying him till next week after I buy my new teeth and my car, laughing out loud. She goes on to say, get rude with me. I'm crazy. We all know this. So Team Smack That said, all fun and games till somebody get hit. Somebody get hit with what? With the book? Should I be worried about going to jail and going to court after threatening somebody electronically? But anyways, whatever. If that's what he wants to do, that's his business, and he'll have to pay his own bail or whatever. I don't have anything to do with me. So he also posted the following. I guess this was Jhonni Blaze's words to him. Now I'm going to make sure I pay you after I buy my new teeth and car. It's the fact you took it to the gram, laughing out loud. And mad I didn't send it on time, boy. High roller my ass. My bundles, referring to her weave, my bundles at Bougie $750 for 2, and I need 4 for my big head, laughing out loud. Now smack these nuts, playboy. And she made sure to at Team Smack That. He goes on to say, bitch, beat me for $750 to buy some punk ass weave. Wow, I got beat for some hair, and I'm wrong for earring this bald head chip tooth bird out. Mill yourself. I guess he meant to say kill yourself. But anyways, and the last one, thankfully, no more of this brain numbing ignorance. Text messages read, yo, is this bum ass Ninja Smack? Ninja done gave you that name in the joint cause they hips was smacking off your ass while that dick was in your stomach. And he replied by saying, suck my dick. How gay are you? Do you really want to ask another man how gay he is? What if he had an actual answer for that you didn't want to hear? That's why I will listen. I will never say two things to a man. How gay are you? Or suck my dick. Those are two things I won't ever say to a man, because what if he really is gay and he tells me that he does backflips with 2 severed dicks in his ass? I wouldn't want to know that. And I would never tell a man to suck my dick, because what if he got down on his knees and said, okay, daddy? No way. So anyways, Smack goes on to say, now she got gay ninjas texting me. What man says this? You dumb dickhead. Oh yeah, that's his number. Now of course I censored that here. It's on my blog because I posted the messages all uncensored. But anyways, the point is this though about this video. Jhonni Blaze got into a little bit of a debacle here. She owes somebody $750. We found out that Jhonni Blaze pays $1,500 for 4 bundles of weave to cover her quote unquote big head. Her words, not mine. I wonder how much weave it'd take to cover her ass. Shit, cousin It would have to donate hair to cover that big ass. But anyways, I had to take me a sip of something. All I know is this, man. Jhonni Blaze is quite bootylicious, and I may sound like a simp or whatever, but I would have just let her have the $750 just because it was Jhonni Blaze. I would have been like, look, we can do whatever this booking was, whatever show it was, whenever you get the chance to. If you don't ever come through, it's cool. You know, it's just $750 and it's Jhonni Blaze. I mean, hell, I'm going to go give Jhonni Blaze $750 today just because, you know, as an appreciation fee. Actually, she just had a birthday, so I owe her a present. But the whole point is this, though, Jesus. I wonder, what is she, like 24 or 25 now? Anyway, nice looking young lady, extremely talented singer, plays 7 instruments if you include the skin flute, as they like to call it. Yeah, man, Jhonni Blaze is a very talented lady, you know, and she's a freak in the bedroom. She does everything that everything that I could think of that I would like to do with her. You know, I'm not mad at Jhonni Blaze over $750. Shit, you know, Johnny, if you need $750, just holler at your boy Meat Magazine. I will simp and give you the $750, Jesus. You won't have to do shit for it, except for ask. And you can have the $750, Jesus. You won't have to worry about that little stinking $750. Ain't shit. Not when it's Jhonni Blaze. But anyways, man, it's funny that he said, "Oh, she beat me. $750 is some damn weave." Shit was funny as hell, though. That was the funny part of it. But dude, man, you can't be threatening people over the internet, man. I'm telling you, there's gonna get to a point where people are gonna start getting arrested like crazy for leaving these threatening messages. People had tried that stupid shit with me, and like I told them, I save all of that stuff. Don't think because you haven't been arrested yet that you're not going to be. I'm not talking about this guy. I'm talking about the people who threaten me. You know, some people don't fuck around like that. People think that they can communicate threats electronically and they think they can get away with it. But if I'm not mistaken, the laws are the same basically if you threaten somebody over the phone or over the computer. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. Like it's an equivalent because it's an electronic threat. You may not get in quite as much trouble as you would if you threaten somebody in person while pointing a finger in their face. Is, you know, if your fingertip touches them, if I'm not mistaken, the fact that you physically touch them could be considered to be a simple assault. Or like if you grab somebody's arm or something like that. But if you threaten somebody electronically, that's not a smart move. I know that the streets say that that's cute and cool to have a jail record and fuck your money up, mess your life up, not be able to get a job, you know, be a slob, you know, sit around up in a jail cell being told what to do by an old white man with a black stick by his side, and that shit is normal and it's cute when you're from the streets. But people who are trying to do something with themselves, people who care about their lives, people who have children, people who have businesses, people who have more going on than arguing with somebody over small amounts of money when you could just take them to like small claims court or whatever. You know, there's ways to get your money back, and threatening somebody and saying, "I don't care if I go to jail," that's not the wisest thing to do. And I'm not trying to mock this guy because I don't know who he is. I understand he's supposed to be some sort of a gangster or whatever. I don't doubt him. Anybody who would threaten somebody that many times on the internet, I fucking believe that he's a real gangster. Why would anybody other than a real gangster do some shit like that? Like go around threatening people a bunch of times and then everybody know, and then reposting it and saying, "I don't give a fuck because I want my $750. When your bill's going to be more than that. Then you might go to jail and lose out on money that you could be making. You could be booking other people. You know? I'm pretty sure that Jhonni Blaze will for sure give him his little $750 back. You know, because that's nothing to her. She wipes her big ass with $750 in the morning. She takes her morning shit. Don't ask what she wipes her big ass with in the evening, because she shits twice a day. Don't ask me how I know all of that information about what Jhonni Blaze does in the bathroom. It's none of your business. But let me just say this, though. If you have to go to court, if you have to go to jail and all these other things, it's going to be much more than stinking $750. So what's the point of fighting over that little bit of money? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he should be beat out of his $750. He absolutely, for sure, should get his money back. Absolutely. I'm not saying it's okay to rob people or to beat people. I think this is just a basic miscommunication. Whoever Mr. Smack that is, or whatever this guy's name is, what he needs to do is let somebody else manage this. You were way too street to be speaking to people. Get somebody else to manage the communications part. of it. Like when it comes to speaking with celebrities and whatnot, you know, maybe you can handle money well in some sort of capacity, but you, dude, the shit you're doing is not only unprofessional, it's illegal. This is not the way to conduct business. Trust me. Get somebody else to manage speaking to people. Get an intern or an assistant or something, because you're fucking up your own commas right now, and you'll have nobody else to blame but you. Trust me, bro. You do not need to be in charge of speaking to people, because it's not your forte. You need to get somebody to handle that particular portion of the business for you. I'm just saying this because I want him to get his money back. I want to see him doing his thing and making it. But bragging about shutting people's shows down, now you fucking with other people's money. Now you're going to have everybody mad at you. Because if I owned the club and you came there with some ruckus, I would not be happy at all. I would say, who the hell is this guy and what the hell is going on here? Get the fuck out of my business with this nonsense. And I wouldn't hold it against Jhonni, because you're some outsider coming in while I'm trying to do business with her. How you gonna fuck up everybody else's money? You're upset about $750 between you and her, and then somebody else is sitting around looking like, psh, he did even worse damage to me financially. So then it's the domino effect, and then everybody's screwed over. But anyways, this is my ignorant ass take. This video is over 21 minutes long. I never expected it to be this long. I expected it to be somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes. So I apologize, people. This is some ignorant shit that I thought was funny as hell, because anyways, let me just go before I say something to make somebody angry or something. Anyways, Mr. Team Smack That, I hope you get every single penny. I hope you already got it, brother. I really, really do. I hate that this shit happened. And Jhonni Blaze, I love you, Jhonni. I know you're not listening, because I'm not famous enough for you to listen to an over 20-minute video of about you, but I love you, Jhonni Blaze. You know, who knows? You know, maybe I'll get a chance to talk to Jhonni Blaze and let her know that one of these days. But anyways, just because I think that both of them should get what they want. He should get his money, and I think that she should never work with him again. But I love the fact that she gets booked for $5,000. Listen, I'm gonna go scrape up $5,000. So I can get Jhonni Blaze out here in the club to shake that booty. I'm about to giggity get it. But anyways, let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine.